This story starts with a normal and peaceful life, but suddenly a bomb blast in the city. Due to this explosion, everyone gets scared. There is a monster present at the place of the explosion and it is blasting the whole city with power. Does a man come to the headquarters of the Hero Association, or is anyone available? The answer is given by a lady. We have heard that the Lightning X and Smile Men have already left. There are Lightning Max and Smile Man lying in the blast area and they are there. The monster is going inside the city. On the other hand, the news reporter is deep inside recording the incident. As you can see, the sound of big explosions is coming from behind me, and destruction is on a different level. The explosions are in City M and the Hero Association is currently tracking the destruction. With this, the news suddenly stops. A man is watching the news and says, maybe I have to go. The man comes out in his superhero suit and he is the One Punch Man. City M has been completely destroyed and there is a little girl crying alone. She is attacked by the monster, but suddenly the girl disappears because One Punch Man reaches there and saves the girl. Monster says to One Punch Man, now who are you? One Punch Man smiling and says, a boy who becomes superhero for fun. Monster says, what kind of useless backstory is this? Then Monster introduces himself. I am made up of pollution which are spread by humans on Earth. I am Vaccine Man. Earth is a single living organism and you human are nothing but a disease-spreading bacteria. To destroy humans and their entire civilization and Earth have given birth to me, and you say that you do this for fun. How dare you face me by saying this? Monster become very dangerous. It doesn't matter even a little bit to his. Before completing Vaccine Man's statement, One Punch Man shattered him into pieces, but One Punch Man gets quite disappointed and says in his mind, not again, just one punch. Now 3 years ago, a monster destroying the city. Everyone is running away in fear, but the man stands in front of him. Then Monster says, are you sure you don't want to run away? I bet you have got a new job and you are worried about your work. Well, I eat a lot of crabs and look what I have become. The man says, okay, but that's not enough. I haven't got any job. I'm unemployed. At the moment I'm looking for a job. I gave an equal interview today and they also rejected me. I couldn't care less about anything. I'm in no mood to run away right now. That's just because it's dangerous. So what are you going to do if I don't run? Crabman smile and point his hand towards his eye and says, your eyes are just like mine, lifeless. That's why I let you to go. And anyway, right now my target is someone else, a big chin kid, and when I get him, I will break his hands. Both Crabman and that man goes from there. Then on the way the man sees a boy with a big chin. Well, let me tell you that the man is One Punch Man and his real name is Saitama. He thinks in his mind that a big chin kid, if Crabman get him then he will kill him. And then Saitama asks the kid, what have you done to Crabman? The kid answers, yes, he was sleeping in park and I draw nipples on his chest. That's for sure. The child doesn't even know what he had done. What should I do now? I can still help him, but this child is not cute at all. It has nothing to do with me. I should go away from here. Of course, I just mean, but it affects me. Saitama is about to leave from there, but Crab Monster reached there and says to that child, I have find. As soon as he says this, and attacks the child, but Saitama from the side saves the child and says in his mind that what he is doing, while sitting the child, he says, kid, listen to me, run away from here, don't worry about me, just go. Crab Monsters say, now don't tell me that you are going to save this child. Then Saitama says you will kill him, that too just for a little prank. Think once. Crabman says, I have already killed many people. Whoever makes fun of my looks is killed. This child draws nipples on my chest, that too with permanent marker, and see that clots, I can't even wipe it. If you come in my way, you will never be search any job. Saitama starts laughing loudly and says, now. Saitama says, I found in my mind that you like a villain of that anime which I used to watch only. Then Crabman hits Saitama and he goes away and falls down. Then Crabman comes near that child and tell, now you have to die, and the child afraid. Saitama throws all the stones and says, let's stop it here. I will not allow to kill a child, that too in a situation where birth rate is falling down. By the way, do you know when I was a child I want to become a hero and not a businessman. I want to become such a hero who can defeat a villain in just one punch. Crabman attacks Saitama and says, you are not a hero, you are just a garbage, so you have no match. Your life ends now. As soon as he say this, he attacks again, but this time he survives the attack and he puts his tie in Crab's eyes and grinds it and separates Crabman eye from his body, while on the other hand the child with big chin is standing and watching Crab Monster lose and has saved this child. Now in present on Punch Man came to market to buy crabs. What comes to his mind? After that I have trained a lot. I have become so powerful that no one can defeat me. I am what I was meant to be, so what is happening? What is wrong? Saitama was paying the shopkeeper, when earthquakes start coming and everyone run away from there, but it doesn't affect Saitama. Then a big leg comes out from behind Saitama and everything gets destroyed there. There are very big footprints on the city in which everything is destroyed. As Monster is moving ahead, a scientist stands on his shoulder and says, "This incredible editor brother, I never thought how well this chemical would work." That giant human says to scientist, "That is much more than I had thought. Brother, my anger is determined to become the most powerful person in the world." The brother of giant human gave him a chemical due to which he became a giant. Scientist says, "So our strength and mine too, if we combine these two, so we can capture this entire world." Starts attacking the entire city. Just by rotating his hand, everything around gets destroyed and then it moves towards another city. Due to this, announcement is taking place in city. The giant man has ruined the city D and now he is coming towards city B. Everyone leave from here quickly. That giant monster started destroying city B. On the other side of the shoulder of the monster, Saitama is standing. Saitama says, "How do you feel after being the most powerful?" Scientist says, "There is someone on your shoulder." Saitama ignoring scientist. The scientist does not like that he is ignored. He says, "Kill the guy who is on your shoulder." He hits the left side where his elder brother is standing. As he looks at his hand, he sees he had killed his brother. He is getting very angry and grabs Saitama with his hand and says, "I don't know who you are, but because of you my brother has been killed." As he says this, he throws Saitama into the building, but it does not hurt Saitama. He hits Saitama again and again. Giant man says, "I am the strongest, though I feel empty." Saitama jump and hit with power punch on his face and Gannett man falls down on city B, due to which whole city get destroyed. It is already night. One Punch Man is coming out of the shop and thinking in his mind that there is no sign that evil is getting rid of this world. It hasn't changed. In other words, you can say that I haven't been able to change anything here. But I am not sad about this, but there is something which has been troubling me for a long time. As the days are passing, my emotions is getting exhausted. In fact, nothing feels to me. Then a monster reached there and starts talking about himself, but all he is thinking is that I used to feel all kinds of emotions. Then the monster points a finger to Saitama and says, "If you are thinking of coming in my way, then whatever item you have, like a big headlight." But Saitama hit with punch and destroyed him. And then Saitama says, "I just want one punch to end. I come to my house without any injuries and wash my gloves when I'm out there fighting. In other words, I will do it until I get no pleasure from it. That's all I care about. Then I go to sleep." And the next day morning monster attacks Saitama and threw him out of his house. Saitama house is destroyed and then monster attack him. Saitama head starts bleeding and he says, "It seems difficult. Who are you?" Monster says, "We are organism living inside Earth. We are suffering to overpopulation. A lot of monsters start coming out from the ground. I think a lot of people are living on surface, so it means you are in our way, so we thought we have eliminated all of you. Since our attack started, 70% of people have been killed on this spot. This is a battle of survival. I hope you have understood, but this is unexpected because till now no such person has been found of anyone living on it who has not died due to our punch." Saitama says, "It's same with me. It's been a long time since I got a worthy opponent." Monster attacks Saitama with a powerful punch which Saitama dodge, and then Saitama hit monster with his punch which kills him. After seeing this, all the other monsters are shocked and say, "Who is he?" He starts fighting from all monster and kills everyone one by one, even Saitama getting hurt due to this. One monster blasts Saitama and they tell that it is over, but they see Saitama is still alive and started attacking monster. By then, everyone has died. It starts raining and Saitama is standing alone and says he is coming back. Then a very dangerous monster comes there and says, "It seems that you have taken very good care of my children." Saitama moving towards him and says, "This is the feeling that I was looking for." That's when the alarm goes off. Saitama blows the alarm and wake up. Now it is revealed that it was all a dream and everything is fine. Then Saitama hear a voice that you people living on the surface will have to die. I am Saptanian King. Humans get ready. Saitama jump and hits on the head of monster and says, "Fine, come on." But due to fear of Saitama, every monster get inside the ground and leaves a white flag which says sorry for this. One Punch Man says, "I have become more strong.